Good day in the Anambra. Let's dive into the buzz around Governor Charles Soludo's One Youth, Two Skills Plus program. A bold move to empower the state's youth that's got everyone talking, supporters, critics, and voters alike. With the November 8 governorship election just weeks away, is this program a game changer for Anambra's future or a flashy re-election tactic? Let's break it down. Launched in 2022, the One Youth, Two Skills Plus program is Soludo's big bet to tackle youth unemployment and spark economic growth. The idea: training young Anambrarians aged 18 to 35 in two marketable skills. Think poultry farming, welding, fashion design, or coding, and hand them startup cash to launch their own businesses. At the International Conference Center in Oka, Soludo celebrated a huge milestone. 8,300 youth in Batch B graduated, each pocketing grants between 200,000 and 500,000 naira, totaling a whopping 3.5 billion naira. Add that to the earlier Batch A, and over 13,000 youth across Anambra's 21 local government area are now trained and funded to start ventures. From fish farms in Anambra West to tech startups in Onitsha, Soludo's team say this is creating job creators, not job seekers. Rural areas often ignored are getting love too, like the new tarred road in Anambra West, tied to this program's rollout. The process is straightforward. Youths apply through state portals or local offices, train for 3 to 6 months with expert trainers, get certified, and pitch business plan to unlock grants, no loans, so no debt stress. After that, they are hooked up with mentors and markets to keep their businesses humming. Soludo's vision is clear: build a productive Anambra where young people drive agriculture, tech, and small industries. Success stories are popping up. A Inewi poultry farmer hiring locals, a coder in Oka landing freelance gigs. Supporters are hyped, with ex-posts calling it lifeline for Anambra's youth and proof of Soludo's economic chops.
One year, full scale solution is here. We've gathered for another graduation ceremony. History is again being made today that 8,300 youths resident in Anambra, not necessarily in the Anambra, on a uniquely Anambra program which we pioneered and is getting now traction not only here in Nigeria but elsewhere. And that traction is that we must begin to rescue and reclaim our youths, that an environment where we no longer ask people, what do you do for a living? We decided very intentionally in equipping our youths with relevant skills that will enable them to do something about their lives, take their destiny in their hands, and become millionaires themselves, and become future creators of jobs. I want to tell you that the 8,300 of you that are graduating today are very, very special. You are very, very special. You are very, very special. And what I can see in your faces, I see hope. I see hope. I see hope for Anambra. I see hope for Nigeria. What I see in your faces, I see these entrepreneurs from the testimonials given, new startups and so on and so forth. I can say what we have been doing very intentionally in terms of our youth empowerment. As I look in your faces today, I see the future millionaires and billionaires and so on and so forth of this
But hold up, everyone's not clapping. Critics especially, from opposition camps like APC's Nicholas Ukachukwu and Labour Party's George Moghalu, are throwing shades. They argue the program is a drop in the bucket for Anambra's million-plus youth population. Some on X claim it is a political stunt, accusing Soludo of favoring ABGA loyalists in beneficiary selection. Where is the transparency? They ask. Others worry about sustainability. Can all these new fashion designers and welders thrive in a crowded market? And let's talk insecurity. With kidnappings plaguing areas like Ihiala, some graduates are too scared to set up shops. Moghalu called out Soludo's tax collection tactics as gangsterism, saying the state is squeezing youths while pretending to empower them. Is this just re-election hype? Well, timing is suspicious. Big grants weeks before the polls scream votes winning optics. Soludo is already teasing a batch C in 2026, but only if he stays in office. Critics say it is a classic politician's playbook. Splash cash, grab headlines, secure votes. Yet, supporters argue the program has been running since 2022, long before this campaign hit, and the 3.5 billion naira isn't pocket change, it's real investment in real people. The truth, probably a mix of both. Soludo is building a legacy, but he's also playing the election game hard. So, what's next? Expect ABGA to milk the event with sleek ads and beneficiary stories, while APC and Labour Party hits back, maybe alleging fund mismanagement. With 2.8 million voters gearing up and PVCs being collected, this program could sway the youth vote if insecurity and skepticism don't derail it. Anambra is watching and the stakes are sky high. What do you think? Game changer or election gimmicks? Stay tuned.